All right, we are back. No face cam today. I just was no energy for that personally. That took a lot out of me, I'll be honest. So we'll work up to doing more of that, but I don't know how often I will be able to do that. Also figured out the weird mic issues. For whatever reason, OBS and my mic are causing a feedback loop, so I have to unplug the mic after OBS is up and then plug it back in. I don't know what's going on, but that's what it's doing. That's figured out at this point. So we're gonna pop over the game. We're gonna go to the stars. The stars are great. It's been a hot second since I've played any of this, so we are still in Penacony. We're just ending with Penacony, and we'll probably move into some of the new stuff. This is still the team I'm running. I've been running this team for a while. I do have new characters. We might do some leveling. I don't know. It is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today as well. One, my energy levels are not where I always like them to be, so it is going to be a little more laid back as far as me. But also I do have other things after this today. Normally I don't. Normally it's just either playing more video games or going to bed. So today I do actually have other things planned. So it says optional talk to my crew, chat with members of my crew. We'll chat with them.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
No, my members. Which is the only one I'm currently seeing. Let's see. Oh, there's Walt. And
this trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Okay, so what did the order...
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Yeah, things like...
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
Okay, what happened to
Well,
you?
it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Oof.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
There we go. Oh, nice there. Alright, let's talk to Dunhung.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
But what about the
Given the
Express?
conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
What happened to you?
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending.
Yeah, there's Smart Seventh, Dunhung, me, Welt, and Himiko.
Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real. No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Okay. Is there anybody else for me to talk to as part of the crew? She might not even be here. Okay. Looks like that's everybody from the crew.
Ready to mix your drink? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back. Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
I've already talked to them. No need. Let's get started.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Sweet is always where I'm at, personally.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
The mini wine glass. And then next, select less ice. And next, we need Dream Jam. And then sweet, where is the sweet? Milk cream. Are we supposed to stir it or no? I don't think we're supposed to stir this. Origami bird. Complete the mix. Looks very pretty.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Ooh, new message. Let's make our way back to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool in the stern. Roger, catch you later. On my way. By the way, what were you doing on the Radiant Feldspar, Miss Himiko? It's a secret for now. Be patient. You'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. Okay.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you. I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled. All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys.
Yeah. Let's actually should probably.
And embark towards our tomorrows.
Okay, let's turn that down.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today.
That's fair.
Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Oh, I guess we're in a...
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage, the Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
What is going on over there? Oh, it's There are birds to find. Got it. Birds to find. Ooh, look, treasure chest.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Can't get it. Captain's orders, hard to port. Full speed ahead. Go, go! All hands on deck. Tweet! I think I hear something. Tweet, tweet. Turn the wheel. I'm the new captain now. Many a storm I've weathered, and safety I'll sail you all through. Ah, I forgot to recruit crew members. Tweet, tweet, a captain without a ship. How embarrassing, and here I was excited. Oh no, I can feel my cheeks burning. I'm going to bury my head underneath my wings for a while. Just pretend none of that ever happened, and don't tell the other birds. comes from both angles. Oh, there's a puzzle in there, but I can't currently get to the puzzle. Okay. Actually, maybe I can get it from this side, or is it not allowed? I don't know. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Okay. I
Is
was
that all?
just here.
Hardly worth the bother. There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death.
Oof.
Care to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Xipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Sweet Dew. Himiko?
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the Land of the Dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, If this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Oof, yep. Don't mess it up, guys. That's all they're saying. Okay. I think it's everything. Can't go through that door yet. Okay. Oh, I gotta drink some water. Water. Water's good. We like water. We like water in this area. Yes, we do. I just came out of that door. There's nothing else up here for me, is there? Nope. Why is that child crying? Child or not, they're crying, and so, you know, now we're... Bird.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
Oh yeah, he's back to normal. Okay. Now to chat with
Old
Topaz again.
OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Oh. Just saying her name right out loud, I don't, yeah.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Well, now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures.
She likes her money.
Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh, we're now going to Firefly's perspective. I love Firefly. Ooh, we are a Firefly stan channel, that's for sure.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever.
No, I think you just had help.
So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Yep. Yep, no, Jade opened up.
This is the legendary Radiant Feldspar.
Jade created an opening for you. That is all. It's not that it was lax, it's just somebody left an opening for you specifically. I meant to just smack it. Ooh, treasure chest.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious. Is that her? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
The Charmony Festival has really been...
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Going for chests. Going for the chests. Want to make sure we get quite a few. Actually, don't know how many things I have at this point.
The Harmony Festival has really been postponed.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
If I win, your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
A voice look. Okay.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Hey, excuse me.
No, it's it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. But I've got...
I wanted to... wanted to go for the chests. Dang it. It won't let me go for the chests. Ooh! Love break good times, come on. Oh. Welcome in, Red. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations for getting first. Yes. It's always a fun time. I'm doing good. Feel a little sleepy today, but we're doing good. How about you? Ooh, chest. Treasure chest. Oh, new pillows are great. I love new pillows. I'm glad you got a good sleep. Ooh, I found another bird. Why did you pull me out? I just got to the good part of the story. There's something here that feels invisible. Humans won't mind if I listen in, right? I don't think there's a rule against it, Tweet. A few days ago, I saw someone swear that they would never tell their friend's secret to anyone, then immediately spilled the beans to someone else, Tweet. Oh no, I can feel someone staring at me, Tweet. I hate this kind of attention. I'm out of here, Tweet. Bye, Tweet. Gotta bring the latest gossip to my friends now. Little bird. Those birds, like... It's always fun to find those birds. Okay. Where are we going? Okay, I see where we're at now.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Okay.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
Oh dear.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Pretty much.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and Void Ranger die.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Fine, I will go another direction. There were things to pop, though. I wanted to pop them. It's okay. We'll just head up to the area of Pete over here. I bet you I can open those chests now.
Got it.
I want to play some more.
Is there anything else over here that I missed? Ooh, there's this guy. Gotta repair him. Dear guest, want to change rooms? Move somewhere else that's more interesting? The bedsheet on the floor and the pillow is on the ceiling. I've opened the Soul Glide bottle for you in advance to let all the carbonation out. Carbonation out? It's bound to be flavorless now. Don't you feel the most guest rooms are too mundane? It's so dull to have neatly ironed bed sheets and properly arranged items. Isn't it better to have some excitement? Yeah, let's get you fixed. I like everything relatively clean myself. Okay, how do we get you... Cool. And then we've got that guy. There it is. I was like, I knew there was a direction to find, like, it needed the use of the mirror. Okay. And again, the use of the mirror. Oh, this is a longer one. For sure. There it is. Nice, we got it fixed. I feel dizzy. So that's what it feels like when my dial is missing a piece. No wonder I even forgot about work matters. The stuffing in the pillow needs to be changed. One only has sweet dreams if they sleep on a soft pillow. From now on, I'll ensure that the rooms I clean are the cleanest and most comfortable. After all, everyone wants to have a perfect dream. I still remember the duties that boss assigned to me. Okay. Let's go chat with this lady first.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Okay. Okay, we have a... Oh, okay. That's just a match 3 battling game where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the origami's combat power. Okay, at the end of the turn, the system will calculate damage based on the combat power difference of the opponent's HP versus to 0 if you win. Fruits cleared to increase the bird's combat power. Remaining moves. Each cycle has a limited number of moves. The cycle ends upon return. Okay.
can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
Oh dear.
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Oof. That's
Got it.
it's disconcerting. I don't think you should be gambling that much.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
So, will you go out with me?
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, we gotta find the last group here.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside. Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic. Is that her?
What am I doing in the background?
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Pinnaconny, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
All she did was gather the information to help all their wishes come true. That's how I see it.
Watch yourselves in front of
Oh, so all the tickers are being moved into this area, I guess? Okay. Fascinating. Those are the one I helped today. The last time I was playing the game, I helped the other one.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people.
And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy.
Makes sense, okay.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
Chibi-Roni, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily book for your library. Those are always fun. I just realized ads are currently happening. So sorry about that. Realizing the need to stretch when you move a little bit. Oh. Oof. Weird.
As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me.
Oh. Thank you, Chibi-Roni, for redeeming posture check. Those are always a good thing. We are checking our posture. I am drinking water. And a good stretch. Ooh, and we have the random joke redeemed. What has more lives than a cat? A frog, because it croaks every day. And no worries, Chibi-Roni. That makes perfect sense. We are towards the end of, I believe, the 3rd or 4th area in Penacony, so it completely makes sense if you're not doing story if you haven't done it yet, to pop in and then pop out. That makes perfect sense. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Drinking my water, doing a stretch. Ooh, yep, big stretches. Ooh. Right. Oh. Aw. That's pretty silly. Hey. Yep, that'll do. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey." Horse says, "Yeah, that'll do." Oh. No worries, you're all A-okay. Those are always fun.
He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Oof.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you.
They're all a little different and chaotic in their own beautiful ways.
Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds.
Silver Wolf.
What drives you to take such a risk? And extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond? Even if it could lead to your downfall.
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Are you in the hat, sir? Oh, there's some interesting silhouettes here.
each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Oof. Now we're going
Turns
back to...
out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. With little debate.
You made a fool of yourself in the process.
The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Cool. I have all of my characters back now. I bet you I have free reign on the place now. Oh, I probably... No? Not yet. Okay. Maybe some of these will have to wait until, like, I've finished the story? Chat with the guests. Oh, look! Dr. Ratio! Hi! I see you!
Yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was... adequate, I suppose.
You bastard.
No wonder that gambler likes you so much. The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption. The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student.
So hoity-toity, sir.
From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie. Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild.
Okay.
Then you'll excuse me.
Yeah, you're excused. Oh look, it's Boot Hill. This son of a bastard. I don't like Boot Hill.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Astral Express, the most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Friend, I don't like you. I guess the character in the game does, though. What are you guys whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Why are you a hologram?
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
You sure left in such a hurry.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Guess we'll thank you, cowboy.
No problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya? Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud.
It's funny.
Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Spicy. Alright,
Thank
you guys have fun.
And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Okay. Who else is there to chat with? Didn't you? Dr. Ratio. Already chatted with him. Nobody's there that I know. Okay. On to the next section. I like how they're optional, but I'm like, I want to talk with everybody. I chat with everybody.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet here we are again. How are you?
Numby!
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop.
Well, it wasn't exactly one fell swoop exactly, but...
Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand.
Would have been appreciative.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Okay.
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's Cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there's no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different.
Okay.
Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Bronya got there when she did in Belobog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Okay, is that a subtle... okay. Cool. I like being friends.
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to the Bonajade Exchange. What should I call you?
I could call myself Sunday or March 7th. I'm just gonna say my name though.
A unique name.
She's gonna know anyway.
So, miss.
So.
What do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
These are funny.
Oh, this is your wish.
Doesn't even blink. You're guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
Oh wait, this is the end game already?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What
Well,
animal?
It's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears.
Nope.
It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate.
Cannot have pom-pom.
Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Yeah, I'm not taking Pom-Pom's tail. Seems that Lady Bonajade is not without a sense of humor. You have to admit her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. Hopefully there are scissors on the express. No.
May fate bring us together again, Miss Trailblazer.
We are not taking Pom-Pom's tail. No. Not gonna happen.
What services do you require?
No. Not there.
Watch this.
The Radiant Feldspar. Okay. We'll just go to wherever goes first, I guess. Yeah, I want to talk to Himiko. I want to talk to her before we do anything drastic. Oh. No! It's fine. It's fine! I gotta go to the floor 1. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's Argentina.
We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you.
Yeah.
Unlock. An eloquent and picturesque choice of words. Yet you have already set forth on the path of beauty. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret. You have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Adrilla smile upon you. If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast.
Weird.
Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness. Truly a matter of deep regret.
Okay. Why were you not there?
I'm ashamed to admit. Anna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. His voice and smile were too vivid.
Aww, Argenti.
I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending too much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Adrilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. Thank you. Then may the beauty always be with you.
He is sweet. We're gonna find us.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook someone else for me?
It was you. I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right? There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
Yeah, we'll chat. We can chat. You walk and talk with Firefly and stop in your tracks when the view becomes more expansive.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who dreams of creating a paradise in place of the Eons. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation.
A vacation? You call that a vacation? Oh my god,
It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
I'm not sure.
There will
Ruby.
always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
Huh. No wonder you were interested in investigating the Watcher. It looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her.
We've met. We've been introduced.
She told me her price. But...
you didn't take
no.
the deal.
But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
No problem. You already apologized.
It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony.
Firefly?
The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
She's just gotta run from those people.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first. Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a
Time?
walk?
Like, come on.
Let's keep walking.
No, we're gonna
Let's
wait.
take a seat. Everything.
Let's go.
Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
Okay. It's me, Firefly. I've got it all handled. Don't worry. I didn't do anything rash. I've hidden myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Okay.
It's Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Robin!
over here, Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Where is she?
Miss Robin!
Oh, lordy. Robin.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the Dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary, the father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the Dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. it can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
Yeah, March. She's talking about... We haven't even been mentioned, but yes, she's talking about all the things about the Trailblaze.
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
Full March.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oof.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation
Holy
that we
smokes.
hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
That's a one hell of a gift.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers!
Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well that ends well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Okay, so we got a few places to look.
There are still so many bombs. Now is not the time for the plot payoff. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Report the situation about the bomb. Imaginary neutron bomb on the ship. What's happening? Keep reporting. It's all thanks to that masked fool. Sparkle will explain the situation personally. Sparkle! Just spill it. Come on, girl. Good at reading the room. I like that. Right down to business. Everyone flabbergasted yet? Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated already? Why is the bomb timer still active? Actually, all credit goes to your brave hounds. Excuse me? Ah! No. I want to... There we go. Credit goes to your brave hounds. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them by one. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through a whopping 100,000 buttons she spent a whole 48 hours on. What the fridge is wrong with you? I as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Boot Hill, personally, it is funny the way that they give him in use of swear words. Ooh, that was apparently a stretch I needed. Okay. Do not be crass, my silver cowboy. Let's just go. Your permission is received, of course. It is still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16 Steam Dream Captures who volunteered to help Mistress Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always Excuse me. Okay, come on, it's too fast for me to read these all. Stop it! Okay. Okay. Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent luck. Anyway, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. You bright-eyed people will surely find where the real bomb is hidden. Good luck. How many? Don't panic. We'll deal with this together. Everyone, please don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for evac, but we'll still have to rely on you, all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams, but the blessings of the Order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty-bound. The IPC will lend our aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Wanna bet who will survive this? Dr. Ratio K. And then he left the chat, and then Boot Hill's like, let's go. Okay.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Use the... Okay, the button. Okay, where am I on this ship? It is the back of the ship, okay. Well, there's one.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb.
Bombs are playable characters now.
Fine. I'm now the bomb demon then. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. 5, 4, 1. Did I miss a number? Oh, so I did. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I mean, Bomb Demon Doll has never learned how to count. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really ought to learn how to grow up.
This constable doll finally falls silent. You open it up, more like tear it apart, through what sounds cruel, and uncover its true nature, a mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which one would you like first? Good news? The good news is I found 131 bombs. The bad news is none of them were real bombs. Mask Fool really knows how to pull a stunt. Don't worry, process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The Bloodhounds are hot on the investigation trail. Keep it up, everyone.
At least I made some progress. Gotta keep working at it.
Okay, we've got that one, so we'll go up around the corner over here to the next one. There it is. The Firmer doll is a Sparkle lookalike. According to the book Compilation of Sparkle Vocabulary in Modern and Contemporary Times, the term Firmer was first coined in 2005 AE on the Sparkle planet in the Sparkle star system. Its original meaning is floofy. Nowadays, the inhabitants of Sparkle planet often use Firmer to specifically to refer to plush dolls. In other words, Firmer dolls translate to fluffy doll. It may sound peculiar, but considering its sparkle origin, actually makes a lot of sense. The Firmer doll is staring right at you. The Firmer doll continues to stare right at you. The Firmer doll's eyes never blink. Honestly, if they did, it would be quite unsettling. Anyway, it's just an ordinary plush toy. Can you really expect it to utter a single word? It must be pointed out that this doll has no suspicious features at all. It excludes from within an aura befitting of a Firmer doll, not that of an imaginary neuron bomb, which means there is no need to bother it anymore. It makes you both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. It's best to promptly put an end to this farce. Dagon up, I give up. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And that's after I got help from the hounds and that man with plaster head. The doctor. Okay. Who knows when we'd find them all if we looked for them ourselves. That's a shame. Knowing that fool's habits, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret. The beauty will guide us. Okay. Let's open up the thing again. We've got one inside this area, my guess is. There it is. Investigate.
Ha! We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn.
I just need the bomb in your hands. You're telling me your case is related to the bomb.
Odd. It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, miss. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the killer. The first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results show it's a red herring. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be the key to exposing Dr. Boom. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding one? Bing, bing! Correct answer! You're good, gray hair. Your mind is pretty sharp. Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a prank I've craftily set up. Hurry, time's running out. You better find that real bomb quickly.
Sparkle's voice faded, leaving behind the doll's body buzzing with white noise. It seems this pitiful doll was transformed into a megaphone by Sparkle. My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I have found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade Idrilla with sincere conviction, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Argentini is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Okay. The next one is at the front of the ship. Okay. Ooh. Should be over, excuse me, over here. Yep, there it is. On the table over here.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the Director Doll. use this name in film credits. If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading lady of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
Oh boy. Right now, I just want to fuse a bomb and advance the plot. You're the one who made Sunday a villain. What about the action scene where Acheron had to escape the family? What happened to Robin's journey uncovering the truth? You have way too many storyline transitions.
It's all my fault for being duped by the masked fools. This screenplay was written by someone named Miss Sparkle. She said she graduated from Sparkle University's film directing and screenwriting program, so we instantly hit it off. Who knew that there was no such thing as the film directing and screenwriting program at Sparkle University? In fact, Sparkle University isn't even real! Ah! Sparkle! Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this whole time listening to me prattling on, after which we will part ways. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with a beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up and look for Dr. Edward.
The harmless Cheddarbox plush doll bows affectionately to you, blowing you a kiss before bounding away, vanishing into the depths of the cabin with joyful leaps. There's a book over there. Okay. The IPC's Special Investigation Team is wrapped up here. We found a total of 229 dolls, but no bomb. Thought I'd drop this update with you guys. Even you guys can't do anything about it? Holy forkin' shirt balls. This is going to be a killer. Don't give up. We're so close to the 999. The Express crew is also about done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the evac team now. Good luck, everyone. There's a book. Collecting that book.
So you found me! No, I meant to say thank you, Tweet.
Huh.
Origami bird? Couldn't you tell? I'm the origami doll, Tweet. Actually, there are 998 more dolls that can pack a punch just like me on the Radiant Feldspar, Tweet. Please call them back to the Golden Sparkle Tree. I will prepare a worthy gift for your troubles, Tweet.
Oh,
As
boy.
for that imaginary neutron bomb you want, don't interrupt me. I know you never mentioned those 3 words to me before. Well, the bomb isn't here, Tweet. I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere for it.
The peculiar doll flicks its twin ponytails and vanishes into the sky of the dreamscape. A sight much more thrilling than an origami bird. As for the Golden Sparkle Tree, forget about it. It's most likely just some random balderdash that Sparkle made up. Good news, we found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're also just dolls. What's going on? That girlie pulling a fast one on us? Long time no see, everyone. Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her, and so she had me deliver a message. I knew it. I knew this matter wouldn't be so simple. You've grown some brain cells, Green Hair. Miss Sparkle is pleased. Alright, enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says the message is super important, so listen up. There are actually 1,000 dolls in the Radiant Feldspar. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle decided... Oh, lordy. Come on. Oh, okay. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided to be magnanimous. She will give the coordinates of the final doll with the bomb to everyone. The time I've allotted everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to hurry up. Something major is going down if you're slowpokes. That rabbit, I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection over Penacony has been rendered useless, do you? Hurry up and move out. Save world-saving heroes. Everyone, don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget. Okay.
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
Let's go. Random sounds seem to always come out of my mouth. Oh, do I need to? Oh, there's that door. Yeah. Keeping going, keeping going. There's still a few more chests. And there's a few things there, huh? Ah, nope. No! Whoops. I didn't mean to go.
Wonder where I needed this time.
Where did this take me? I don't know.
Wonder where I needed this time. "28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here!
We're also...
The Masked Fools? Huh. So this really was their doing. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Then I'll have to just find that person.
It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly.
Don't panic. There's still many people on their way.
You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation. The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but I have found a note inside the doll.
Warning. A memetic virus has been planted into this imaginary neuron bomb. Memetic life forms, particularly Memo Keepers, especially Black Swan, are advised to stay clear. Otherwise, exposed individuals face a 72.36% chance of turning into a banana. Banana. A lot of bananas. P.S. She means business. P.S. It's true. Try it if you dare.
I don't know what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end, too.
So...
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams. I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
Wait. No. Stop it. Stop it. Firefly.
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape,
as deep as possible where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely.
Firefly.
At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that...
Alright, this is a really good time to go ahead and take a break. I need to take up a stretch while we have ads. I will see you back in a few moments. Alright, we are back. I also knew that I felt like there was like a major cutscene coming, and I was like, I didn't want it to be like within ads. But we are back, and we're gonna keep going.
Now Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile.
Aw, Ekron.
But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Monument of the Three Nameless. The heroes' names are etched illegibly across the small steels. There it is.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those three people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon. Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
No.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound.
Ella!
To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
One last place. Is in my... And finally saying goodbye to Micah. Treasure chest.
We can use it.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream, to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams, Nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as Nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to. They've lived through them too.
Ella! I don't know what's got her in such a
those
tizzy.
things are all in the past.
Time will wash everything away, so treasure the present. One day our stories will also be part of the past. You're awfully sentimental. I think I like this one.
Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
I could understand, but I'd feel mixed too. No matter what, that's very hard to accept. You won't be as affected if you don't live vicariously through them.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. Mikhail sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. Mikhail has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Dan Heng, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Why is it Dan Heng who has to tell us a dad joke?
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
I want to say goodbye to Acheron.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the Dark Web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it. The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if it...
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you.
You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
Some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
Perhaps some sort of longing for a certain someone.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze.
No, back. I'm going to capture a screenshot of that, if I can. I may have just found my new screen saver.
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of Journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the Nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
Oh, sweet baby. I haven't really trailblazed the bar car much, have I? I am free today. Time to go check it out then. Okay. What are you doing? Turn. Wanted me to go check the bar car out, and yet it's not letting me. I don't know. Where is the bar car anyway? Oh, the bar car's up here. Okay. Party car. Not a bar car, they call it the party car. I come here, I can't help but marvel at just how spacious this car is. It also feels far wider than the other cars. How is it even physically possible?
Welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or commence party time? It's party time! Oh, you're the only Nameless here. We can't start a party with only one person. This brings to mind a joke. Someone asked the Nameless, how many names are on your guest list? The Nameless shrugged and said, none. They were all nameless. I hope you enjoy your time in the party car, dear Nameless. We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please feel free to relax and unwind here. This used to be called the meeting car, until my previous master came along thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of Nameless. That's when my previous master made the decision to rename it the party car.
The party car.
I'm merely a drinksmith robot who has been doing his best to provide impeccable service to the Nameless for several Amber eras. Should I introduce myself again? Of course, as you wish. I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago. Perhaps you should go and see them, to save them the hassle of looking all over the place for you.
Okay. Oh. Is this a way of incorporating? We can change Pom-Pom's outfits. Granted, I don't own it. Granted, I missed that event, but that's kind of fun.
What kind of drink do you prefer? Straight or mixed? Neat or on the rocks?
Dry jokes. funny. Okay. Oh, this is where I got my room. Oh snap! It's very empty though. Okay. Head back to the party car. We'll go back to the parlor car. How? Interstellar message. Please check it promptly.
Phew.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things aren't getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go.
Blast? Expedition?
Yeah! Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast!
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Sounds like a plan.
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis by holding the war dance there, demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Luofu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to work to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Okay, that was that. a guest book that's over here. There is nobody currently here either. Okay. Pom-pom.
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Wait.
Hey, you're finally back. We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before.
The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
Oh, Pom-Pom.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to give Pom-Pom some space. Let's give Pom-Pom some space.
I never expected Pom-Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom-Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express. Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
They still have you'll be an adorable ice cube. Falling blaze must return to their roots.
How about we shove you back in the space station's computer then?
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion. Everyone,
Black Swan.
we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
Black Swan. I knew we were missing someone.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours.
Man.
But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached.
Huh.
Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection.
Then why tell us?
A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
To be fair, I think that is the next destination.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade.
Friggin' Sunday.
The dance is
Bastard.
done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
I don't know. Maybe. Might as well. There's a pretty cool picture. Oh, okay.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Dang. Okay. Farewell, Penacony. Oh, Boot Hill can now become a visitor. So can Robin. And so can Sparkle, little brat. And Black Swan. And Argentini. And a new venture is starting for a couple of musical things. We've got a message here. Got a few things here. We've got the messages. Finally, the Sweet Dreams Encore has been reached, and everyone in this little farce, including me, has reached an ending fitting for their contributions. Thank you once again for everything you've done for Penacony. Former ex-surveyor of the Astral Express, Rosalina Jane Estrella, hereby salutes you. May your trailblazing journey never end. Hats off to you too. Sticker. Ooh, we got Firefly. What else do we have? Venturing's always a fun time. He can stay. Dr. Ratio. No Boot Hill. Oh, birds. Ooh, even myself. Okay. What bird? Excuse me. There's one. There it is. That's the one I wanted. It's fun. Okay, this one, go ahead and select it. Is everyone there? I have something important to announce. We're getting wages? We're getting... Sadly, no, that's not been planned yet. The budget for the Nameless Exp is still managed solely by the Navigator for the time being. If there is a need among individual passengers, however, we can come to apply for additional allowances from me. Speaking of which, why doesn't Mr. Yang ever seem to worry about money? Mr. Yang is the envious young one. To business. The thing I wanted to tell everyone is the Astral Express will soon be one of the shareholders for the Penacony conglomerate. The family and the IPC. Excuse me. The family and the IPC will begin formal negotiations soon regarding the Dreamscape's reconstruction plans and commercial projects for the future. After this round of investments, the IPC will hold 30% of Penacony's shares, and the Strategic Investment Department managed to secure a significant boon for us. When the financing is done, the IPC will transfer 5% of the stocks to the Astral Express to express their sincerity in developing long-term partnership with the Nameless. Whoa! Though I don't know how much about shares or options, it sounds pretty great. I'm more curious what the future dividends will be calculated. Are we going to be rich? Oh my, have you been living poverty this entire time? You must have had it rough. As the ceaselessly trailblazing Nameless, we got another responsibility to shoulder regarding this agreement. As shareholders of the Penacony conglomerate, we must bear the duty of being brand ambassadors and ensure the planet of festivities will no longer depart from the proper path of the Harmony. Penacony, your girl boss is here. It's time to make everyone submit. Wait, no. It's time for everyone to remember our name. Oh, it seems like Ellie is full of energy. March. Hey, what are you doing? Let her be, March. I can tell her determination from the words she's typed. We can't stop her. Okay, that creates... no. Okay. And she did a temporary... Cool. That feels cool, don't you think? Wait, more bombs? Huh? More bombs to defuse? Just give me the coordinates and I'll defuse the bomb. Well, there's only 1,000 bombs. Miss Sparkle never breaks her word. I'm just here to spill the beans to Miss Sparkle on Miss Sparkle's motive. Got it? Do tell. Explain. Do you remember the prophesized 3 deaths? What's that got to do with you? Who knows? All I can say is that someone paid a hefty sum to hire Miss Sparkle as a director at Penacony. Seems like a friend she made while gaming. The client told Miss Sparkle to make sure the 3 deaths happened in the safest way possible. In return, they shared their script with Miss Sparkle. And what happened next? Well, a smart cookie like you can surely guess. Gray hair. However, Miss Sparkle isn't some control freak. Let the actors decide how the story would unfold for themselves. Surprise question. Did you press the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle gave you? No, I did not. No, the button seemed way too suspicious. You're a cautious one, huh? No worries. Since more than half of the actors pressed the button, the 3rd death went exactly as planned. She soared up to the sky and set off the most epic fireworks Penacony has ever seen, giving a grand finale to the beautiful dream. And she herself was safe and sound. Happiest ending ever. So congrats, Gray Hair. After all, you've the one that made the call and actually saved the Firefly Girl. And that means Miss Sparkle will get paid as promised. Oh, by the way, to celebrate the successful grand finale, Miss Sparkle has decided to share another secret with you, Gray Hair. What is it? You know what? Actually, Dr. Primitive is a huge fan of bananas. Go on. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Anyone there? Yeah. Yes. I've got news for you. Whoa, spill the beans. Good news? I hope? Yeah, you could say that. Great. Let's catch up when you're free. Welt and I will be waiting for you in the parlor car. Okay. Alright, so go take a look at the options I have here. I've got quite a few interesting things going on. Okay. So we got the actually main mission, and then we got some side missions. And then some companion missions. quite a few things going on. Let's open this up. There's quite a few like side things that I have yet to do. Let's see what. Actually, this is probably a good time right now to try to get everybody out before the next ads show up. I think this is a really good time to go ahead and end today. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of a more chill stream and stuff, and finishing up Penacony. And started the chapter to get us into the next phase. So I think this is a really good time to go ahead and end it. I will see you guys all later. Have a great rest of your evening, day, wherever you are at.